Roy Keane has expressed an interest in getting back into management, speaking on the overlap with Gary Neville. He's actually also was linked with the Wales job. I don't know if you saw that story over the weekend.
I saw something that I did read something about that. I have no idea whether there's anything in that at all or not. And it doesn't surprise me when you say about Roy wanting to get back into management. I don't think that's ever left him. Whenever I've spoke to Keane, I think he's always enjoyed doing his TV stuff. Now I think he quite enjoys and probably enjoys the the way that it affords you to spend plenty of time at home with your family, etc., which football management doesn't.
Yeah.
But I don't think that his bug for wanting to get back in as a manager has ever gone away. And I'm sure from his point of view, he would relish another opportunity. I actually have always said that I think Roy could do. I think he could be a very good manager. I still believe that. But it's the difficulty now is those around him might wind him up to the point again where he just explodes and he's gone in the middle of the night. Could be one of those,
Right.
But I do think actually he could be a good manager. But it's the environment, the particular club he's working for or association he's working for, and how much they let him get on with it. They let him get on with it. I don't see any reason why he couldn't go and have a degree of success. But again, probably the hard part nowadays would be allowing him to do the job as he sees fit without interference, because I think if that comes his way, that's when he'll be gone.
Yeah, well, of course, he has been a number one before, hasn't he, as a manager at Sunderland and at Ipswich, and then was assistant at Republic of Ireland, Aston Villa, Forest as well, I think. So he's had spells, and you know what? You're talking about being in the media now that he is. He seems to be a bit more mellowed. I know every now and then we see the little fiery side of him, but talking to Cass has said in the past, he's a little bit different to the Roy Keane I remember from the playing days. International management might suit him in the sense of it's not that 24/7 role.
Yep.
It's a nice way of sort of easing yourself back into it, maybe.
That could. I don't know whether or not, because he had his spell with Martin already.
Yes, of course.
From an Ireland point of view, as I mentioned, I think Stephen Kenny's done now. There's nowhere for him. It's just got so flat and so poor, and people are now starting to become disinterested. The Irish football team has become insignificant, and I think you can't have that. You've got to get someone in there that can start to fire up get the fire in the bellies once more and get them going in the right direction. So now someone like Roy Keane would absolutely do that, but would the FAI take him as a coach? I'm not so sure. They probably would.
Yeah. So it's all over for the Republic of Ireland. They lost their 5th game of 6 in qualifying. It means they cannot now reach the top 2 of Group B.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.